The master of aikido, Steven Seagal, is unique for high-voltage action movies. What are the Steven Seagal top 10 best action movies ever? Number 10 is The Under Siege 2, Dark Territory, released in 1995. Former U.S. Navy SEAL Casey Ryback, Steven Seagal, has left the armed forces to lead a quiet life as a chef in Denver. While taking time off from his new job, Ryback decides to go on a scenic train trip with his niece Sarah, Katherine Heigl. When the arrival of evil genius Travis Dane, Eric Bogosian, and an international team of hijackers interrupts their relaxing journey through the majestic Rocky Mountains, Ryback must get involved and save the day.
Steven Seagal. Under Siege 2.
Number 9 is The Half Past Dead, released in 2002. Sasha Petrosevich is a widowed undercover agent posing as a tough, international car thief. He has many friends on both sides of the law. One of them, career criminal Nick Frazier, has been like a brother to him. One night while on a heist job, Sasha and Nick are intercepted by a female FBI agent, E.Z. Williams, who, unbeknownst to Nick, is working in tandem with Sasha.
Aren't taking any prisoners. Steven Seagal, Morris Chestnut, Ja Rule, and Corrupt.
What's the matter, girl? You don't like me? Boom! Bang! Hit the rock, spit the game. Bang! Get the clock, spit and flame. Do my mother. Bang! Bang!
Half Past Dead.
Number 8 is The Driven to Kill, released in 2009. When an ex-Russian mobster returns home for his daughter's wedding, he discovers she has been murdered following a violent break-in. Seeking justice for his daughter, he returns to the violent world he thought he had left behind.
What happened? This was no robbery.
You do know whose family your daughter was marrying into, right?
People said you left this life behind. You hurt me, you fall right back into it. I'm way back already.
Number 7 is A Dangerous Man, released in 2009. Ex-soldier Shane Daniels, Steven Seagal, is angry. He just spent 6 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit and lost his wife during the stretch. Then things get even worse, as Shane gets involved in a shootout with the Chinese mob. During the gunfight, he saves the life of Sergei, Jesse Hutch, the son of a Russian mobster, and finds stolen money and a kidnapped girl, Tia, Marlena Maha. Now he's on the run, surrounded by violent cops and crime lords. But he's certainly up for the fight. Number 6 is The Urban Justice, released in 2007. A man with a violent past seeks revenge for the murder of his son, a police officer who was gunned down in a drive-by shooting. In his desperate hunt for the killer, he makes some dangerous enemies.
When former Special Ops Agent Simon Ballister went bad, he didn't do it for the money. He didn't do it for the drugs. He did it for his son.
Make a move, you ain't ready to fill my shoes. You wanna try, but you ain't paid no dues. Ride high, homie, please don't get it confused. We never lose, we never lose. Make a move, you ain't ready to.
Number 5 is The Exit Wounds, released in 2001. Steven Seagal stars as maverick Detroit police detective Orrin Boyd, whose take-no-prisoners approach to domestic terrorism gets him booted downtown to the city's toughest precinct. Multi-platinum hip-hop star DMX stars as the powerful and mysterious crime lord Latrell Walker, whose dicey connections and seemingly unlimited cash make him everyone's target. Together the two men take on a conspiracy that reaches all the way through the ranks to the heart of the precinct.
Ain't no sunshine when it's on, 'cause when it's on, you know the beat gone every time, 'cause he don't play. It ain't no sunshine when the dark man comes out, and I want mine, so I plan to keep my gun out. We got 4 9s, 4 run in and run out, but I bust mine, 'cause I'd like to hear some shout. Get at me, dog.
Number 4 is The Hard to Kill, released in 1990. When police detective Mason Storm, Steven Seagal, uncovers ties among corrupt cops, the mob, and charismatic politician Vernon Trent, Bill Sadler, a hit is ordered on his family. During the attack, Storm's wife is killed, and the cop himself is severely injured. After waking up from a years-long coma, Storm, aided by gorgeous nurse Andy Stewart, Kelly LeBrock, slowly gets back on his feet and plots revenge against those who wronged him, particularly the duplicitous Senator Trent.
Mason Storm is about to hit back.
That wasn't the time. Now's the time.
We are going to put an end to violence, and you can take that to the bank.
Steven Seagal is hard to kill.
Number 3 is Marked for Death, released in 1990. Mourning his partner who recently died in the line of duty, Drug Enforcement Administration agent John Hatcher, Steven Seagal, confesses to his old pal Max, Keith David, a high school football coach, that he has decided to retire. Then Chicago drug lord Screwface, Basil Wallace, puts out a hit on Hatcher's family. Now, thirsty for vengeance, this grizzled man of action fearlessly returns to the fray, and, when the skittish Screwface flees to Jamaica, Hatcher and Max are in hot pursuit.
Jamaican gangs known as posses are now dominating the American drug trade.
In Above the Law, he got tough.
Who's that?
John Hatcher, DEA.
In Hard to Kill, he got even.
This is not the time for you to walk out on me.
I've had enough. He thinks he's retired.
He still looks functional to me.
Now, the man with the short fuse is marked for death.
Number 2 is The Above the Law, released in 1998. A martial arts expert and former CIA agent, Nico Tuscany, Steven Seagal, is working as a Chicago cop when a relatively routine drug trafficking investigation leads to an international conspiracy. Soon Nico and his partner, Dolores Jax Jackson, Pam Grier, are the targets of mysterious and powerful criminals, but he refuses to back down. As Nico gets deeper into the case, he must contend with an old adversary, corrupt CIA operative Kurt Zagan, Henry Silva.
Nico Toscani, he's a covert agent trained to survive in Vietnam. He has a master 6-degree black belt in aikido and family in the mafia. He's a cop with an attitude.
Bloodsport, 1988, is the number 1. A heroic loner takes on a group of nuclear terrorists in this seagoing yarn. Posing as a rock band, the terrorists get themselves hired for a party aboard the USS Missouri, a battleship en route to Pearl Harbor for decommissioning. They plan to steal the ship's nuclear arsenal but haven't reckoned on the intervention of the ship's chef, a decorated former Navy SEAL.
Are you like some special forces guy or something?
No, I'm just a cook.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
This is not the work of a cook.
I want you to coordinate your efforts with us.
Yes, sir.
I see that you completely disobeyed my orders.
Roger that.
Ryback is an ex-SEAL. Expert in martial arts, explosives, weapons and tactics.
I also cook.
The Nimitz is tracking 2 Tomahawks just launched from the Missouri.
Where are they headed?
Honolulu.
Happy trails.
Steven Seagal.
I know you, don't I?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Been a long time.
I'll see you in hell, Sailor Boy!
Under Siege.
All information has been compiled from different online portals including Wikipedia.